Today we'll do the subject geography of grade 7 and our chapter number 7 is natural region. So let us see some of the points which is related to our natural regions. Natural means the thing which we get from nature and region means environment or an area.
Tick the boxes in the pictures using the index given on page 31. See the index in page number 31. In index, I use or experience. If you use these things or if you have any experience related to this thing, so you have to tick mark there in the box. Next, I have seen, and you have seen this kind of things in your surrounding and anywhere. So you have to put a star in the boxes. And the third thing, that is, I don't know about it. And if you don't know related to this thing and if you don't have any kind of experience related to this thing, so you have to put wrong mark in the boxes. So let us see what is there in these images. The first line indicates housing. In second line, we are able to see clothings. In third line, we can see flora and fauna. And the last line, that is food. See, on the basis of this selection you have done and the questions given below, arrange a discussion in the class. So let us solve this all questions with the help of these pictures. The first question is, why are all the house types shown in the pictures not seen in our surrounding? See, the questions is asked us, that is why we are not able to see this kind of different houses in our surrounding. As we all are living in a city, so we cannot see this kind of houses in our surrounding. The first house, that is a kind of a hut. So we can see this kind of houses in village or in forest side. The next thing, that is building. So we can see buildings in cities because in cities we have very much population and land area is less. So we can see the buildings in the city. Next is igloo. We cannot see igloo in city because igloo needs very much cold area, that is in polar region, and they are built in polar region. If you build this kind of igloo in city, so definitely it will be melt because we have a climate very hot, or we don't have any kind of snowfall also. The next picture is a type of a bungalow. So we can see bungalow in villages because in village we have many much land area. Next is a small hut. So this hut is built in very cold region. So we cannot build this kind of hut in city. Next is desert area. So this hut is built in desert area and they built this kind of huts with the help of grass or a mud to keep their houses cool. And the last picture, this kind of houses we can see in tribal area or in tribes. Now the next questions. Which are the region where such type of houses are found? So in first picture we can see that houses in forest. In second picture we can see a building that is built in city. In third picture we can see this igloo built in polar region. In fourth picture we can see this big house that is in village. In fifth picture you can see a small hut because there are very cold region, so this kind of hut will build in cold region only where the snows are there. In sixth picture you can see a hut it is in desert area. And the last picture you can see this kind of houses in tribal areas. Okay, now next question. Would you like to stay in a house built of ice? Why don't we build such houses? Anybody, even I also like to build a house of ice, but it is not possible to build a house of ice in our surrounding because igloo needs a very much cold region, so it built in polar region only, and we are living in city, and in city we don't have this much cold region, so we can't able to build this kind of igloo in our society. Okay, next question. What brings about differences in people's clothing? So there are different kind of regions, and each and every region have their particular types of clothing. All clothing depends upon their climatical conditions and availability of raw materials, or even their traditional also. So here are some pictures which they belongs to their particular climatical condition and traditions. So we cannot see all these things in our society or in our city. There are different types of clothing in different types of regions. Next questions. Where do you think cubes, insects and ants also form a part of the diet of the people? So for eating we have different types of animals, aquatic animals also and land animals also, but here the name of these animals are cubes, insects and ants. So this kind of animals, the people which they are using for their dieting, that is tribal people, and countries like Mexico, China and Japan etc., they are also using this kind of diet because they gain lots of nutrition in this type of diet. So they are using this kind of diet in their daily basis or in their food. But we have different kind of foods like normal dal, rice, chapati, dry fruits, non-vegetarian, junk foods like burger and pizza. So most of the people using this also. Next question. Can the animals from polar regions like polar bears and penguins be kept in tropical zoos? So the answer is no. We cannot take this kind of animals like polar bears and penguins in tropical zoos because these animals, they need very cold climate, and in our city we don't have that kind of climate. If we will take this kind of animal in our city, so they will definitely die because they need a tundra region which is very much cold, and we cannot keep or kept this kind of animals in tropical zoos because the climate is changed. Next question. Are all the plants shown in the pictures found in our surroundings? If not, where do you think they can found? So all the plants, all the vegetations are not found in our surrounding. They belongs from different kinds of surrounding. Some plants are from tundra regions, some plants are from taiga regions, and some plants are from hot desert regions. So they are from different kinds of regions, and according to their climatical conditions they grow up in their places. We see different educational and informative TV programs about wildlife. We become curious to know more about this wildlife.
Some important points related to natural resources. Let us see differences in landforms, climate, soil, etc. Availability of sunlight and water keeps changing from the equator to the poles. It means we have different kinds of landform. Landform means like mountain, hills, plains, plateaus. There are some examples of landform, and we have different kind of soil also as well as climate also. So this all changes is depend on sunlight and water. With the help of sunlight and water, they keep changing in the equator to the poles. Equator to the poles means in a globe on the earth we have a equator line, and two sides we have a poles. The first pole is North Pole and the second pole is South Pole. So this all differences and this all thing, that is landform, climate and soil, they all depends on sunlight and water, and by the sunlight and water they change their things by equator to the poles. Next point, this influence flora, fauna and human life give rise to the variation in the biodiversity of the world. First of all, what is meant by flora and fauna? Flora and fauna means plants and animals. So we are living in environment, and in environment we have many kind of animals also and plants also. So that flora, fauna have very much influence, very much spreading in an human life, and this all together make a environment, make an environment. Next point, natural regions. Similarities of climate, vegetation and animal life spread between certain latitudes. See, we are discussing about natural thing, so there are some differences also related to natural, and there are some similarities also of natural region. So the climate, vegetation, animal life, this all are similar with each other, and they spread between the latitude. Latitude means in a prime meridian or in a globe we can see the lines. That line, that horizontal line is known as latitude. This environment also affect human being. Simple thing is that the impact of environment depends upon human being. If our environment is good, so human beings are also feel happy and good. And if the environment is not good, so human beings are also not well. So that's why the simple thing is that this environment directly impact to human beings' life. After every 12 hours and 25 minutes, a cycle of high tide and low tide gets completed. Last chapter already we have discussed about waves. So every day or every 12 hours and 25 minutes, there will be a changes in the tides. Tides means waves, high tides and low tides by this time.
Now look at this table. In this table we have region, location and extent, climate, natural vegetation, animal life and human life. So we will discuss about this. So the first region is Tundra region. In Tundra region we have location and extent, that is between 65 degree to 90 degree parallel. Greenland, North Canada, North Europe and North Asia, and the climates are mean summer temperature 10 degrees Celsius, mean winter temperature approximately -20 to -30 degrees Celsius, mean annual rainfall 25 to 300 millimeter, very cold climate. Natural vegetation, short-lived vegetal life, short grass, small shrubs, flowers, lichens, moss. Animal life, caribou, reindeer, etc. Polar bears, foxes, walrus and seal. Animals with soft, thick fur. Human life, hunting and fisheries, hide tents, igloo is also known as tupik houses, use of sledges, Eskimo people, tough life, population distribution highly sparse. Now next is taiga region. In taiga region, Location and extent approximately between 55 degree and 65 degree north parallels from Alaska to the Atlantic coast parts of Eurasia. Climates is summer temperature 15 degree to 20 degrees Celsius, winter temperature below 0 degrees Celsius, mean annual rainfall between 300 and 500 millimeter, rainfall in summer, snowfall in winter. Natural vegetation, coniferous forest, leaves are narrow, pointed, branches leaning towards the ground, wood is light and soft, spruce, fir, pine, redwood, etc. Animal life have soft and thick fur, caribous, elks, ermine, beavers, silver fox, minks, bears, etc. Human life, population is less, lumbering and hunting are major occupations, few agrarian activities. Third is grasslands, steppes and prairies. Location and extent between 30 degree and 55 degree north and south polars in the interior parts of the continents. Steppes is known as Eurasia, Velds, South Africa, Pampas, South America, prairies, North America, downs, Australia, etc. Climate, summer temperature around 27 degrees Celsius, winter temperature below 0 degrees Celsius, mean annual rainfall 400 to 600 millimeter, rainfall mostly during summers. Natural vegetation, extensive grass ranges are seen, short grasses growing in lumps, grass gets dried up in winter, elder, poplar trees are found. Animal life, wildlife includes deer, horses, dogs, wolves, bisons, rabbits, hares, kangaroos, dingoes, etc. Domesticated animals like sheep, goat, cattle, horse, donkeys are also found. Human life, rearing animals is the main occupation. Earlier people had a nomadic life, lived in hide tents, that is yurts. Kyrgyz people are no more nomadic, now stay in well-built houses, grow wheat. Fourth region is hot desert region. Location and extent between 20 degree and 30 degree north and south parallels. In the western parts of continents, Sahara, North Africa, Colorado, North America, Atacama, South America, Kalahari, South Africa, Thar, Asia, etc. Climate, mean summer temperatures 30 degree to 45 degrees Celsius, mean winter temperature 20 degree to 25 degrees Celsius, tremendous heat and very low rainfall, nights are very cold. Thorny bushes with hardly any leaves, leaves are narrow, oily, have thick bark. Once moisture in soil is consumed, plants die. Examples, cactus, sisal, palm, date palm, etc. are all belongs to natural vegetation. Camels survive for days without water. Number of animals living on the ground is less. Daytime live inside the ground. Example, snakes, rats, lizards, scorpions, etc. Domesticated animals like horse, donkey, sheep, oxen, etc. Human life, Bedouins, Sahara, Bushmen, Kalahari, Aborigines, Australia. Most of the needs get fulfilled through animals. Agriculture is confined to river, valleys and oases. Fifth region is grasslands and also known as southern type. Location and extent is between 5 degree to 20 degree north and south parallels in both the hemispheres. Savannah, Africa, Queensland, Australia, the Parkland, Africa, Llanos and Campos, South America, and other grasslands. Climate are summer temperatures around 35 degrees Celsius, winter temperatures around 24 degrees Celsius, rainfall around 250 to 1000 millimeter, hot and humid summer, warm and dry winter. Natural vegetation, tall and thick grass, height of grass around 6 meter, that is elephant grass. Trees are rare and have umbrella-like canopy. Example, acacia, agave, sisal, pineapple, cactus, etc. Animal life, large number of herbivorous and carnivorous animals. Nature has gifted them with speedy legs. Skin of the animals has colorful spots or strips bands. Examples, lion, cheetah, hyenas, wolf, zebra, giraffe, elephant, rhino, wild dogs, buffalo, kangaroo, emu, etc. Human life, houses are simple with mud walls and thatched roof, without windows, short in height and dome-shaped huts called kraals. Hunting and rearing are main occupations. Example, main tribes include Zulu, Xhosa, Maasai, etc. The last region is equatorial region. Location and extent between 5 degree north and 5 degree south of the equator. Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Guinea, Congo Basin, Amazon Basin. Climate is summer temperatures around 30 degrees Celsius, annual rainfall between 2500 and 3000 millimeter, high heat and rainfall throughout year. Because of hot and humid climate, vegetal litter decomposes, leading to diseases. Natural vegetation, dense evergreen forest, variety of trees and bushes, swampy land, tall hard wooded trees. Examples, mahogany, greenheart, rosewood, ebony, etc. Animal life, a great variety in animals in marshy lands, crocodiles, anaconda and hippopotamus, etc. Animals, birds living on trees. Examples, chimpanzee, gorilla, hornbills, etc. Poisonous insect such as the tsetse fly. Human life, human settlements are few. Human life is dependent on nature. Population is mostly tribal. Houses are built on the trees. Tribes like Pygmies, Africa, Boro Indians, Semang, etc. Besides the regions mentioned above, there are some more regions which stand out due to local conditions. They are the monsoon, the Mediterranean, and the Western European regions. While the monsoon and Western European regions stand out because of specific winds blowing there, the Mediterranean region is known for its rainfall in winter. These are described in the table. So look at this table. In this table we have monsoon region, Mediterranean region, West European region, and they will say us about location and areas, climate, natural vegetation, animal life and human life. So let us see the first, that is monsoon region. In monsoon region, north and south of the equator, between 10 degree and 30 degree north and south parallels. Areas, Indian subcontinent, Philippines, West Indies, North Australia, East Africa, Central America, etc. Climate, summer temperatures between 27 degree and 32 degrees Celsius, winter temperatures 15 degree to 24 degrees Celsius, rainfall 250 to 2500 millimeter. Areas get rains in specific seasons from southwest monsoon. Rainfall is highly variable and distribution is quite uneven. Natural vegetation, semi-evergreen and deciduous forest. Vegetation depends on the distribution of rainfall. Banyan, peepal, teak, sal, shisham, sandalwood, cinchona, bamboo, acacia, shrubs, grasses, etc. Animal life. Wild animals such as tigers, lions, leopards, cheetahs, elephants, wolves, boars, monkeys, snakes, peacocks, cuckoos, etc. Domesticated animals, cattle, goats, horses. Human lives, large number of small hamlets, considerable difference in diet and costumes. Population is mostly involved in primary occupations. Main occupation is agriculture. Now the next region is Mediterranean region. So the location and areas are extends between 30° and 40° parallels in both the hemispheres on the western side of continents: Portugal, Spain, Algeria, Turkey, California, Central Chile, Southwest and Northeast Australia, etc. Climate: dry summers and rainfall in winters. Mean summer temperature from 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. Winter temperature between 10 degrees Celsius and 14 degrees Celsius. Mean annual rainfall 500 to 1000 millimeter. It rains in winter. Natural vegetation: thick, small and oily leaves, thick bark. Examples: olive, oak, chestnut. Grass in low rainfall regions. Coniferous forest in mountainous region. Animal life: due to animal husbandry, domesticated animals are found in large numbers: goat, sheep, cow, mules, horses, etc. Human life: seat of Greek and Roman civilizations. Main occupation is agriculture, mostly fruit and flowers cultivation. Wheat and wheat products form the staple diet. Colorful costumes. Next is West European region, located in the western parts of continents between 45° and 65° north and south parallels. Norway, Denmark, Ireland, British Columbia, South Chile, New Zealand, etc. are some examples of location and areas. Climates are: mean summer temperature around 20 degrees Celsius, mean winter temperature around 5 degrees Celsius, mean rainfall between 500 to 2500 millimeter. Rainfall mostly in the form of cyclones associated with westerlies. It rains throughout the year. Climate is mild. Natural vegetation: green grasses all the year round. Trees shed their leaves in winter. Coniferous trees and short grasses. Oak, beech, maple, elm, pine, spruce, poplar, etc. are some examples of natural vegetation. Animal life: because of animal husbandry, domesticated animals in large numbers. Wild animals include wolves, foxes, bears, etc. Human life: industrious and enthusiastic people have been mainly sailors and explorers, use woolen clothing, have achieved progress in secondary and tertiary sectors. So beside the 9 regions given in the tables, there are certain other distinctive regions which stand out because of their specific continental locations. For example, the China type region, St. Lawrence region, etc.
Point, that is natural resources. Already in starting time I told you that we are discussing about natural regions. Natural region means nature and area. So now we have natural resources. If we have natural regions, so in that region which kind of natural resources are there, let us discuss with that. Resources means the thing which we get from nature, that is air, water, mountains, trees. These are some examples of natural resources. Different regions have different natural resources. We have many different kinds of region. We have many different kind of area. All areas, all regions are not same. So they have their particular changes also, and they have different region and different kind of natural resources. For example, if any area, that is Ratnagiri, they are very much famous for mango. But in Mumbai, we can't have that much tasty mango. So it means that every or different area have different natural resources. Progress in science and technology. This environment, these natural resources are very much depends, and by this natural region, our progress in science and technology also started. Because of that environment, because of that nature, science and technology also develop very much. The entire living world depends upon natural resources. We all are living beings. So not only human beings, animals, plants and other thing also, they all are depends on natural resources. In monsoon region, agriculture are allied main occupation. See, we are living in India, and India is known as agricultural country. So the main occupation is agriculture, and in monsoon time, that is in rainy season time, we have the most important occupation, that is agriculture. In equatorial region like gum, honey, rubber, lac, etc. Equatorial region, there are some different kind of region. So in equatorial region, that people, they go to the forest, and from that forest they get gum, honey, rubber, lac. These things, they sell it or make different kinds of articles. So their main occupation is this kind of thing which they can collect from forest. Taiga is a softwood forest. We have taiga region, and in taiga region they are totally belongs to forest, and their forest is very much softwood. Tundra region में occupation hunting and fishing. In tundra region, the people, they used to hunting and fishing for their occupation, for their daily needs. Extensive farming in grassland. In grassland area where the grasses are very much more, so that land is very much fertile also. So they use farming in that kind of land. So children, today already we have done the natural region explanation. I hope you all understand. This is our natural region which is very much important related to natural resources.